This for my late night crew. I messed with y'all the long way. You know, we ain't got that yak today. This the tequila. Casa su casa. Me casa su casa. Anyway. Back with another crime video. Y'all gonna be seeing these until they deal with the other page. I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? You know, free work. We came a long way to do anything for the free ball. I'm just saying, respect a gangster. Respect a gangster. Like the video. That's what you can do. If you watching this video, like the video. These the crime videos. They do well, but they don't do well. It's like an in-between. It's like an in-between with him. You know? Sometimes they hit, sometimes they, you know. But for this one, like the video. Watch me all the way to the end. I ain't gonna yap this much. I ain't gonna yap that much. My bad. Wrong verbiage. Anyway, man films chilling video before doing the unthinkable. I don't know what that entails, but we about to get into it. Original link to this be down in the description. I'm gonna get this out. It's 11:26 right now. I'm gonna get this out before 12 o'clock for y'all. You feel me? I like to be respectable and relable. Okay, I just made up a new word. It's that tequila talking. Oh, this about to be a good video. Let me tell you about the Motion Club. I keep telling y'all, stuff is on the way, skis. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. It's just take time with things, and I wish it could be done like this. If y'all know somebody in the USA that make cut and sew, hoodies, shirts, pants, anything, let me know something, and I'll talk to them. Just tell me who they is, and I'll talk to them myself. You feel me? Serious business. My money good. I put a lot of time and effort into these. I don't know if y'all can see some of that stuff on the board back there, but that's the monthly budget for clothing. And if y'all got good eyes, you might can see something. This stuff is real serious to me. Look, chat. Amongst y'all, cause y'all been telling me snore that hoodie fire. But people in real life been telling me, bro, and it's so hard for me to not really like shed a little thug tear on it, cause like I'm working with some crack. You know what I'm saying? I'm working with the crack. I just ain't put it on the street yet. Like today, I was in the store. The lady that's the clerk, I like that hoodie. Didn't even told you it was mine, but now I'm about to tell you it's mine. It's on the way. It ain't released yet. And I'm about to tell you, we got extra small through 6X. Yeah. We got stuff for the small back ends, stuff for the big back ends. So we doing a full run. Independently. From my house. Man, I can tell where my passion lies, you feel me? That's enough on the Motion Club. Let's go and get into this video.
Shot people!
It's just racist. Just flat out racist.
He posted on Facebook last night, and he came to work all weird.
Boss, man makes black jokes every day. My name is Black Jerry.
But I just remember looking up.
Jerry, but you is black. I ain't gonna lie, that don't sound like a healthy work environment, but come on, Black Jerry. It's gotta be a white Jerry. Now, the only way I'm gonna be mad, if it ain't a white Jerry. Now y'all just playing. But if it's 2 or 3 Jerrys, alright. Cause if a Mexican Jerry come in, he gonna be Mexican Jerry. I ain't got no problem with that. Now, if it's just one Jerry and it's still Black Jerry, nah, it's up. Now y'all playing with me. I'm just saying. This some BS. This some BS for real. That's the only way I'm gonna be uptight.
Up and I saw Jerry with the gun. He did one of these and pulled the trigger at my dad.
You guys. I really hope y'all do this.
In Clinton Township, Michigan, an employee films his...
Ooh, this is the first one for Michigan. Shout out. I knew it was crazy people up in Michigan because had y'all heard of Detroit? Right. Anyway, I knew Michigan was crazy. We just ain't getting no footage of them being crazy.
Morning commute to work, ranting about alleged racism, bullying, and mistreatment by his co-workers. The last thing they ever expected was for him to enter the workplace armed with a gun and murder on his mind.
The kid didn't look like he had a care in the world that he just did any of.
Boy, he walked into work feeling like Melly, didn't he? I had to say it, gang. I had to say it.
Yeah.
The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. On the morning of January 9th, 2018, 25-year-old construction worker Jerry Motley Jr. begins recording on his way to the office.
So, now we're recording. I'm gonna tell you, like I told this.
I could tell Android footage from a mile away. Why this nigga got, I know this nigga crazy. He got on 2 hoodies. Not even caring that he got on 2 hoodies. Like, I care when I got on 1 hoodie. I ain't about to double hoodie it. You know what I'm saying? And they got on 2 hoodies and a hat. And bifocals. Clear out from Jerry. That nigga can see the future in them glasses, man. Man. Hey. Alright, I'm done. I'm done, because he crazy, obviously. Is he in jail? He might be free still. My bad, Jerry. My bad for all the jokey jokes. They just jokey jokes. Don't shoot me next. All right. Ah! Don't want to be next here. Ah!
No, it's like they just did like outrageous, racist bullet.
And you got
It's like
crooked
time to
teeth.
time I come into work, just racist, just flat out racist. There's no if dude used the word like a million times. Boss man makes black jokes every day. My name is Black Jerry. I'm the lowest paid in the company. Been there for a year. Pretty much booked. And I got a best friend that works there too. So it's like, even my best friend sat there and pointed out a branch like, oh, Jerry, which one you want to be hanged from? Him and John. It's like, y'all, it's like, think like
That ain't your best friend, gang. If my best friend, and he so happened to be opposite race of me, makes a remark like that, we're done being friends. Right then and there. That was some crazy stuff. And I'm not about to laugh with y'all. I'm not about to kiki. That's the thing. Like, you sitting there laughing with him because you think he your friend. That is not your friend. You see how he act when he get other white people around? Yeah, take him around the hood. See what's good. Yay! Make a bunch of white jokes. Make him feel uncomfortable. I bet y'all stop being friends on his terms. You know what I'm saying? That boy ain't your friend, man.
Doesn't like click. Like y'all are ignorant. Y'all just think money is the power of everything. Really, a weapon is the power of everything. I'm just basing you guys. And I really hope y'all do that.
Minutes later,
I need to cue up the Murder on My Mind beat. Murder on My Mind instrumental. Boy, we hear that. You hear that? Run. Alright, stop. That was too far. That was too far. Just the piano of that motherfucker. Hey, they get to playing that in the club. Look around. That's the new Set It Off. Hey, they get to playing that in the club just. What the heck going on? Who got murder on their mind? I'm cool.
Jerry arrives at his workplace. He parks his car and calmly heads toward the front door as he'd likely done every workday for the past year. But this time, tucked into a hoodie pocket underneath his jacket, is a fully loaded pistol.
Watch it. Where's Tom? Look and see. Oh, God, he is.
911, where is your emergency?
I need an ambulance immediately at Reliable Sense. We got an employee that shot people.
Where is the person that shot him?
I don't know. We have 4 rooms back there, and when I'm in a locked room. I need police and I need an ambulance back.
Okay, where I have everybody coming. Where is the victim?
He's right next to me, and I don't know who else
Okay,
he
is he?
shot.
All right, is he breathing?
Yes, he's breathing.
Okay, where is he shot?
In the chest.
Okay, do we have anything to put on the wound?
He's got his glove against it now.
Okay.
Just stay still.
Dang, Jerry was not playing.
That shot.
All right, who's the person?
He shot my brother. I have 2 people shot.
Okay, where's the other?
Brother, he's trying to leave. I need police now.
The dispatcher requests information about the suspect's car, but the woman on the line is unable to answer as someone delivers a crushing confirmation.
You mean my brother's shot?
Ma'am, take a deep breath. Ma'am, we have everybody coming, okay? Ma'am, somebody get on the phone with me, please. Ma'am, hello? Ma'am, hello?
I'm trying to hold it together. I know I'm going to a special place with not hockey sticks, with roller skates on if I laugh. So I'm holding it together. But if I so happen to rewind this, mind y'all business. Mind y'all business. Matter of fact, turn your head away from the screen. I'll tell you how to turn it back.
You mean my brother's shot?
Ma'am, take a deep breath. Ma'am, we have everybody coming, okay? Ma'am, somebody get on the phone with me, please. Ma'am.
Bro, we just gotta admit, out loud crying is so funny. It's so, I know. I already know. I don't need to be laughing. Something devastating just happened. Where's my compassion? Where's my soul? Where's my love? Look, gang, year 9, you ain't seen it all, heard it all, done it all, some of the sorts. And I ain't gonna blame Tequila on this. Just know, when y'all see me down in there, cause you was laughing, now what? Reverse Uno card on you. Yeah. Cause you was laughing too. I seen that.
Hello? Ma'am, hello?
Black Jerry?
As more calls reach dispatchers, they're able to learn from other employees
We need to learn if there's a white Jerry.
that the suspect fled the scene in a gray Saturn.
It's a black male. He works with us. I don't know. He posted on Facebook last night, and he came to work all weird.
Okay. Listen, we got everybody coming to help you. Take a deep breath. What's his name?
It's Jerry Motley.
Now y'all know the nigga name. Boy, when somebody do something crazy, I know the name real good.
What the? I have one
Conscious
person
and
that's
breathing?
conscious and breathing that shot. He's standing right
Okay.
behind me.
All right, and what about the other person?
Other person's on the ground, looks like he's dead.
The Clinton Township Police Department arrived to the shocking aftermath of Jerry's rampage. One victim, Angelo Joe McCauley III, was treated by paramedics at the scene and transferred to McLaren Hospital with multiple gunshot wounds. In a back office, the business owner, 61-year-old Thomas Edward Badke, was found face up on
So
the
it's 2
tiled floor
times.
in a pool of blood, with a fatal gunshot wound to the head. The murder weapon, a semi-automatic pistol,
He
was
left the
found near his
pistol?
legs, containing 7 unspent rounds. Several employees were brought into the police station and asked to describe for detectives exactly what happened.
We all gather in Tom's office in the morning to find out what we're doing for the day, and just kind of both talk and see what's going on. And Jerry was just acting really weird this morning.
In what way? Was he not talking to people he normally does?
No, yeah. Just not talking, just, and his buddy Jeff in the other room was like his best friend, and Jeff said hi to him, and he's like, and just walked away, just mumbled stuff and walked away. I'm like, okay, that's weird. Well, anyways, we're all in Todd's office to find out what's going on, and all of a sudden we're like, just thinking like, where's Jerry at? And then all of a sudden we seen the back door open, and then Jerry walks out like this.
Jerry pulled the gun.
Even the best friend snitching.
You mother.
Told y'all, it was never his friend. I'm saying, if I call you best friend, you better not be telling on me. What? FN? Better not be telling on me, dude. Let me go get me some soda, because this is making me sweat profusely. profusely.
He stopped with me. Blam. Shots one.
I've been to shooting range. I know what it smells like when you shoot a gun. I'm like, what the... You know, he shot Angelo. You can hear Angelo hit the ground.
Lori, the deceased owner's sister, described what happened next.
I literally, I can play it in my mind. Into my view came Angelo, and he's like, this, and he goes, my God, that hurts. And Jerry was there. And I said, what the hell, what's going on? Because I heard the sound. Was a cat, a firework, I mean, never in a million years. And he turned and he went this way through the door, and the door slammed and boom, boom against the door. And I was trying to push against the door, and I couldn't. I'm like, what is going on? Because I could hear it all against the door.
When he shot Joe, he was still going after Joe. He didn't have any intentions on going in the office because he was his way. He was walking past the office. And I think that's when Dylan was right there and jumped on him. But when he was walking past the office, I could have sworn I heard him say, I'm sick of this bull.
Employee Dylan then attempted to stop Jerry from firing the gun again.
I grabbed both of his wrists and threw him up against the wall, and I couldn't hold him forever, and I knew that. I held him for about 20 seconds, and then he found a way into the office, and Tom, at the time, my boss, the second guy that got shot, he was trying to lock the door.
It was then that Jeff jumped in to help, but the struggle spilled over into the owner's office.
They moved into the office, and he still had the gun, and I looked, and my dad, since Jeff was on him, my dad saw that, and he went to grab his arm and try to get control of it so no one else got shot. And then I saw that, and they were leaning on my dad's desk. So I jumped on Jerry, and I put him in a chokehold. And I don't know where my dad was. I know he was in there somewhere, but I just remember looking up, and I saw Jerry with the gun. He did one of these and pulled the trigger at my dad. Then after that, Jerry had the gun like this, and he shot it at the wall, and then he ended up dropping it. I don't know if it was because I was still choking him, so I don't know if he was losing consciousness. Then after that would be him, and Jeff just fell to the ground in the doorway. And I remember looking up to the right, and I just saw my dad laying there. I could tell he was almost passed out because he started gagging. I kind of let off because I didn't want to kill him, you know what I mean? But I sat there telling him, I was like, you just killed my dad. Because I knew right away when I saw him laying there that there was no... Did he say the blood on me? No. Did he? No, I got...
One thing. It's no white Jerry. 2, I would have killed that nigga. Is this a safe space? Every time I wake up, I got on my mind Glocks, ARPs, and Glock 9s. What'd he say? What was the lyrics? Oh, what up? Whispered in his ear. How you like that? How you like that? Yeah, call me daddy, I'll let you go. Call me daddy, I'll let you go. Oh, you ain't gonna call me daddy? Yup. I would've killed that nigga. He already killed my dad. I ain't showing no mercy.
Got up. Since I was the first one to get up, I walked out front because I didn't know what to do. Because I deep down I knew what happened, but I didn't know what to do.
It was then that Jerry, just as casually as he entered, made his way back to his car. However, he didn't make it far. Just 1 mile down the road from the business, Jerry lost control of his vehicle, slamming into the rear of a flatbed truck. Despite not wearing a seatbelt, he survived, and was seen by the truck driver crawling out of a shattered window, fleeing on foot.
Well, sad.
And it's just crazy because, like, this morning I was asking what was wrong with Jerry, and, you know, Jeff told me, did you read his Facebook status?
The night before the shooting took place, Jerry took to Facebook, leaving a cryptic post that hinted something dark was lingering in his mind. He detailed several incidents, writing, "You can't talk to another human being like that," then stating, "I put up with it for a year, no more."
Like, I was reading it, and it was just like all the people that gave me a hard time and this, and that, and I think he's talking about Joe.
Was there a history of Joe giving him a hard time? I mean, that you saw.
All right. Joe has done a lot of things to everybody.
Okay.
He's grabbed me by my neck and, choked me up one time at a job.
Joe the owner?
He's a worker.
Okay.
He's grabbed the owner's son by his neck and choked him up just for stupid little bickering arguments, and he's done it to Jeff. And he always picked on Jerry.
Angelo is kind of a bully, really, honestly. He'll, like, flick cigarettes at you, he'll throw at you, he'll just do all types of stuff to, kind of take you off.
Right.
And picks on Jerry the most, so I can see why he was the first one shot.
According to the owner's son, there may be a reason Joe hasn't yet been fired, despite the allegations of abuse by his co-workers.
Sounds like Joe's a big dude. He's not small.
Mm-hmm.
Is he that meathead? Is he that guy that's got to pick on everybody, flick cigarettes at everybody, call names?
Oh, yeah.
You been there a long time? Worked for your dad?
Yeah, 17 years.
Wow.
My dad's known him since diapers. He's best friends with his dad. That's why, Joe's caused fights around there in the past 7 years I've been there. Me and him butted at it a few times.
Does he keep his job because of the relationship between your dad and his dad?
Oh, yeah.
Why I think he shot Tom is because nothing happened. We've brought to Tom's attention that Joe is... Nobody likes Joe there. Everybody will tell you that. Nobody likes Joe here. We tolerate him. He's with everybody. He's just a cocky dude, who thinks his don't stink.
In part of Jerry's recording, filmed prior to the shooting, he made it clear why Joe was a target.
And Joe, the reason I shot Joe, because you're a mixture of racist and him. Always constantly yelling at me, telling me to do. I done did everything that you said, but you're still crying about it. Saying that I ain't worthless, what the hell am I doing in this company? You sat there and antagonized me that one day, and I told you to stop. Like, man, you got me done.
Right.
Then the boss man's gonna defend you?
Have people gone to the owners about Joe and said, hey, things gotta stop? He's basically...
The last times, the last situation Joe had with somebody was with me, is when he grabbed me up on my neck one time, and I told Tom, look, I'm either going to quit, or you need to tell Joe, you're going to do something for him, get him help, and, Tom told me I'm going to tell Joe to take anger management. I said, you know what, all right, I'll get over it, we're all family, we all got to work together, we got to put roofs over our heads. That was it.
After wounding Joe, killing Tom, crashing his car, and fleeing on foot, Jerry was quickly apprehended when a Roseville police detective saw him running into a subdivision and successfully tackled him to the ground. He was then handcuffed by an officer with the Fraser Police Department, who later returned him to the custody of Clinton Township. He now sits with detectives, who will hear a haunting confession regarding his motives for the brutal attack.
I got the job through my best friend. Okay, my best friend is Jeff. Pretty sure you talked to him. But something just didn't really feel right. Cause then he started completely being that whole, just screaming and yelling at me if I get something wrong. Oh, you're stupid, you're dumb, you're worthless. The way he was acting towards me, and he was like, you would never get a raise here, you're just a piece of... And you're... And this, every time we get in an argument, he reverts back to racism, and it's like I'm at a losing chance, and then whoever's with him, they're tagging along, they're laughing at the joke, so I'm just like a target. And it's just a constantly target every single day of my life.
Jeff, who explains he's known Jerry since high school, admits there was name-calling at the job site.
There are times where, there's racial slings back and forth, you might say...
There's no excuse. I ain't gonna lie, how you treat people go a long way, bro. In this case, it went the worst ways possible. But you ain't gotta do all that to fit in. You ain't gotta do all that to be cool. Actually, you can stand against the bullying and look cooler. You seem like a hero in that point. I'm real mad it ain't a white Jeff. Jerry, I meant. They would just call this nigga Black Jerry for no reason. Oh my God!
Or whatever, you know, or you know, he might say something about being white or something, you know. Everybody, even him, would shoot shots back. You know, it's just guys and guys. And then, like with me and him, our relationship, he technically is one of the whitest black people I know. He doesn't really like his kind either, per se. I mean, I guess you'd say back in the day, he kind of acted like it didn't really offend him as much, you know, when we were younger, you know.
In parts of the recording made before the shooting, Jerry speaks directly to his best friend, Jeff.
Jeff, let me tell you something. You are his best friend ever. The way you treated me when I first started at that company was overreach. Jumping around in the state truck, screaming, Nick, 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 Nick. Jerry, you ain't never gonna be nothing. My car broke down, so you had to come and get me. You just harassed me every single day you harassed me about getting my car. When are you ever gonna get your car? I don't want to drive you. All this other book. If you ain't want to drive me, you would have to drive. But it's no point. I just sat there and you just screamed and yelled at me. Say, yeah, I'm the boss of you and all this other bullshit. I can't believe you.
Don't get me wrong, we all joke around. You know, it's a construction work. It's a bunch of guys.
Right.
You know, poke around. You're an idiot. You know, excuse my language or whatever. You know, everybody picks on everybody.
All of my friends are Caucasian. All of them. And it's like I never in my life has been treated in a racial way really that bad. And it's like, it's not fair. And it's like, I even thought about like maybe I should quit. But something inside of me was like, no, they can't get away. They can't get away with this. Like this is not right. Y'all already.
Wow, you a better man than me. I would have left them on the busiest day. Oh guys, we got a busy day today. We got 3 houses to put fences around. We only do one. By lunch, I would have been gone. I still need that extra pay.
He broke through like, oh my God, it's nerve wracking. Just thinking about it, like, just like how do you treat another human being so bad and expect him to be perfectly fine with it when it's a constant thing when he told y'all multiple times to stop.
Jerry points to the nickname Black Jerry as a source of resentment, but employee Dylan shares their reasons for addressing him this way.
We do call him Black Jerry, but it's not because we're trying to be racist. We have multiple Jerrys that work with us. Okay. Kind of just the easiest way. And he never told us that he didn't like it, so.
I'm the only black person here. And like, I kind of like tried to bring it up to Tom, but Tom just like brushed it off. One morning I come in, and Tom, everybody's sitting there. They're just making black jokes. Oh, when you turn off the light, you're going to see his teeth go. I'm like, that's not funny. He was like, and then they just, no apologies, just went on about their life. Like, are you serious? Like, that's bull.
Jerry shares a more specific example of something that happened between him and Joe.
One day I was extremely pissed off, like I wasn't having a good mood. And for some reason, Tom sent me with Joe, and Joe was just being and I was like, dude, can you just leave me alone? So I kind of got pissed off, and I went in the truck. He's hitting the window while I'm in the truck, just terrorizing me. And Jeff was like, you know he's not going to stop. I was like, he just needs to leave me alone, and he's all laughing about it, thinking it's all funny.
Outrageous, screaming at me. Oh, if I get something wrong, oh shit, you should already know this. Been here for at least 2 months. I have a disability. I can't do that. I know it now. Now that I've been there for a year. You said, oh, I'm just doing whatever Joe's going through. That's not right. That's some bull.
Multiple co-workers acknowledged that Joe was particularly harsh with Jerry, but still couldn't believe he would take it to this extreme.
Jerry was... I've had him over at my house a few times, you know what I mean? We've hung out. He was a good kid. I mean, granted, I know Angelo, he gave him quite a bit at work, but, I mean, Jerry's a little slow. So when you tell him to do something and he doesn't do it properly, you just gotta keep telling him, you know what I mean?
Okay.
My dad's, to be honest, everybody's told my dad, you know, Jerry's a good kid, but we don't think he's cut out for this. This kind of work. My dad agreed, but he didn't want to just dump Jerry off, you know what I mean? He wanted to help the kid. That's what he does with a lot of these people around here. He's trying to help all of them.
According to Tom's sister, Lori, she encouraged her brother to fire Jerry, but Tom refused.
He's a little slow,
Who's that?
Jerry.
Okay.
And I said to my brother, Tony, things are getting slower, the winter season, da-da-da, you can laugh. The kid, leave the kid alone. He needs a job. He did everything, and you killed him?
Yeah.
So Tom was great to him. You know, Tom could have canned him 6 months ago, you know what I mean? He just wasn't the best worker all the time, you know, again, he's just slow, you know, doesn't like the cold, you know, all this, so, but he was very patient with Jerry, and which is why I don't understand what...
When Tom was shot, it looked like he was the target of, was Jerry's intention.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because there's 4 of us there, and he could have went off all of
Right,
he wanted,
but
you know
he
what I mean?
specifically got his arm in,
and
pointed at Tom, and pulled the trigger.
Yeah.
Jerry continues his confession to investigators,
Right.
sharing a specific incident regarding the owner, Tom.
Tom's like, started laughing, and then just turned to me, oh, do you want to hear something funny? I'm like, not really, Tom. I really don't want to hear that funny. Oh, if you give a black person watermelon, he can do anything that you say. As he shakes the watermelon in front of my face. So I'm like,
wow.
So Joe turns around after he leaves the room and tells me, oh, Jerry, don't tell nobody what goes down over here. Immediately I thought to myself, like, yeah, because if I tell anybody, it's not gonna matter.
The kid didn't look like he had a care in the world, and he just did any of that. And I don't know why he shot my dad. My dad was nothing but good to him. There's no way he just randomly decided to just bring that gun into work. You know what I mean? He wouldn't just do that. He's that type of kid where he has to plan it. He doesn't just go with the flow. His brain just doesn't work that way. I just don't understand what pushed him this far today.
So you can't picture a specific event in the last few days or whatever? Okay.
Detectives also wondered if this was a sudden decision by Jerry, or something he'd been planning for some time.
Where did you get the gun from? Gun shop.
Have you ever shot it before today?
Nope, honestly, that's my first time ever shooting a pistol.
How did you find out how to use it? YouTube, okay.
Yeah.
Jerry explains he originally purchased it 4 months ago, after a heated argument with Jeff when they were returning from a job site.
All the way back, like we're screaming and yelling at each other. He pulled over. He was like, your attitude is ridiculous. I hate you. And at this point, I'm already crying. I'm emotional. I don't even know what to do. I'm pissed off. Like, so I went to go talk to Tom about it. Tom was like, well, all you need to do is just listen to Jeff. I'm like, but he's screaming and yelling at me. He was like, are you doing what he's saying? I was like, but you don't have to scream and yell at me. I was like, I messed up once and he screamed and yelled at me. She was like, well, all I need you to do is listen to him. Brush it off like it wasn't nothing. So I went to the gun shop, got the gun, filled out the paper and all that. First time buying a gun. So I carried it once to work because it was the potential. But like I said, I backed out because it was like, okay, maybe down the road it'll change.
Maybe things will get better, right?
Right.
I was treated unfairly. Damn, from the simple fact that you say everything about black people. You blame black people for all your problems, and you blame me for your problems. So you ain't never gonna be nothing. Oh my God, you're a piece of... Oh, well, here you go. I know.
But as Jerry reveals, he had bigger plans than targeting just Joe and Tom.
Let me ask you this. If your plan to get back at these guys worked out perfectly, what would have happened?
100%, I probably would have been shot dead on the site.
That you would have been shot dead?
Pretty much.
Or you mean you would have shot all of them dead?
No, I had a different plan for my best friend. I would have shot my best friend in his 2 legs to make sure he couldn't walk ever again. And pretty much from there, just let it roleplay.
Did you want to kill everybody there but your best friend?
Pretty much everybody but my best friend.
You understand what happened today. You understand that what you did was wrong. You know what you did was wrong.
Oh, I know that. Yeah, I know that for a fact.
That is wrong to take a human life. You know that.
Yeah.
And you were intent on killing these people in the shop.
Yeah.
You killed Tom, you shot him in the head.
Sorry, nah, brother.
And you took 2 shots at Joe.
You going to jail for a long time with hard-nosed criminals that you don't even know how to be around. Life in jail gonna be pretty hard for you, gang. I'm just gonna let you know that right now.
Your intentions were to kill him too.
What were you feeling when this was going on?
In my head, get Joe and go after everybody.
But due to the quick intervention by his co-workers, Jerry was disarmed before he could harm anyone else. The only loss of life was that of his boss, Tom. Lori shares that outside of work, Tom took care of his wife, who's bound to a wheelchair and battling advanced stage 4 cancer.
Man.
Did I ever in a million years think somebody would bring a gun in and shoot somebody? No. My brother, least of all. My brother played Santa for kids, for people in nursing homes. My brother was no doubt the kindest man, and I wish he would have shot me instead of him. God, why did you take me instead? Why did you take me instead of Tommy?
Are you feeling any remorse for what you did today?
It's probably going to hit me later on, but as of right now, I'm just like, it happened, I can't control it. Yes, I do want to cry because, honestly, it could have been avoided. Yes, I know it was wrong. I know it could have went another way. But hey, it was my choice. As a human being, you make choices that you got to deal with. So now I have a body on my hand, and I'm probably going to be looking at a long time for this. So now I just rock.
Do you think you should be forgiven for this? What do you think that should happen to you?
Bury me, lock me up, leave me to rot. This is the way it is.
According to court records, Jerry Motley Jr. was ultimately charged with homicide, first-degree murder, multiple theories, assault with intent to murder, weapon carrying with unlawful intent, and 2 counts of weapons felony firearm. A jury found him guilty on all counts, and on
Get that nigga life. Get that nigga life.
August 7th, 2025, he received a cumulative sentence of life in prison without parole. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case files that rarely come to light, you'll find...
I ain't gonna lie, the situation at the workhouse was pretty messed up. But other than that, all this could have been avoided, bro. He could have left and got another job. Simple. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. You know, the murder the boss and the supervisor, and, you know, she tried to plan on shooting the whole workhouse and leaving your best friend alive. Even having remorse for him is crazy. The best friend? Having remorse for him? That nigga dirtball. He should have been first one. I ain't gonna lie. And other than that, though, it's your boy Snore. I'm gone, man.